Well, it's Friday night, and I think that I am officially exhausted, um, which tends to happen to me on Fridays. The week just piles on, and come Friday evening, I'm usually just like done. I'm so tired. What's on my mind, other than exhaustion, is just the fact that, I had the lucky experience tonight of having kind of an impromptu 7 foot away meeting over wine and cheese with one of my friends who's become really a dear friend. And, we sat and talked about all the things in our lives. And it was so enriching to just sit with her. And, she was way far away. We both had our own cheese knives and plates, and nobody was, touching anybody, and we had hand sanitizer. And, you know, uh, I tend to, I keep calling myself an introvert. I am absolutely an introvert, but the older I get, the more I have learned how much I really rely on the people in my life to just kind of connect, to feel a connection. Um, I've increasingly really started to kind of feel aware of the fact, as I'm sure so many people around me as well are feeling, I know, that the novelty is worn off on this isolation. Um, and I see in my practice, of course, how some relationships are becoming frayed right now because people are spending, you know, way too much time together alone in the home. Um, and Yet, I also, there on the other side of that spectrum are people who feel way too isolated. And it's super important to find opportunities, whatever they may be, to connect. And I have started to feel a slowly increasing sense of loss and sadness over, the connections that I miss. And so these tiny moments that I can get where I can see somebody live and in the flesh versus on Zoom is just super meaningful to me. So, that's important to me. And also kind of coupled with the fact that it is the day that my children go back to their father, which for me always feels, like a loss. And, I love them. And I remember hugging my son today, like several times, and just saying, it's been such a great week. And he's like, Mom, I'm going to see you again in a week. I'm like, I know, but I just need to like hold you for a minute. Those connections are really palpable right now, especially as the losses mount up, whether it's the deaths of loved ones or, as I keep talking about this week, the losses of things that we have planned. So that's what's on my mind. I needed a little levity tonight in the form of laughter with a friend, and I got it. So now I need sleep and a good long bath, but not in that order. Um, Actually, what I do need, my mind body practice tonight, is going to be back to some journaling. I am practicing my morning routine. I did today, which is nice. The kind of body scan, kind of affirmational exercise that I started yesterday. But tonight I feel that I need to get back to my journal. And because I have a week ahead without children, which again is, a little bit of an emotional oomph to me, if you will, it's also an opportunity for me to really focus on work. And I have a lot of work to do. So tonight I am actually just going to start my intentional work and just write down five. I love the number five. I don't know why. 5 things that I want to get done in the next 5 days. And so I'm going to sit in the bathtub tonight. I'm going to write those up. That's going to help me kind of center myself mentally and put a cap on this week. It needs a cap. So that's where I am. the song that I'm going to add to my playlist is nothing short of whimsical, because I feel like I just need whimsy. Has nothing to do with anything today in the lyrics, but it is the song called The Boy with the Arab Strap by Belle and Sebastian. I love that band. They're super fun. And I heard that song earlier today, and it just kind of sparked a little joy, to quote Marie Kondo. And so I'm going to add that to my playlist because every little bit counts.